I think everybody that works in a city uses the city facilities. That's number one. Whether streets, lights, police department, or wherever. We know a police department goes in all buildings around here if there's a problem. So they use some of the city facilities. So I don't argue too much against that. Here's what my question is. This user fee, you blame St. Joseph Hospital because of $1 million and so forth. Well, that was a hard knock, no doubt about it. Okay, I agree with that too. But here's my problem. You're saying you've got $1 million and something shortfall at St. Joseph. You may come out $2 million shortfall, but you're wanting $3 million and something. Now that's my problem. These are hard times for people. I don't think we should, and I got a very suspicious mind when it comes to politicians. I think everybody does. Okay, including you. Okay. So what I wonder is this. You don't want to play it too close to the vest on this shot because you might just have to do it again next year. Now the problem with next year, of course, elections. So if you're innocent, I apologize. Okay? If you're not, I got you. but here, you see what I'm saying? Tax what you need to get.
Okay. And let me answer that. I'm not sure what the question is, but let me give you an answer regardless. 2.6 million is the shortfall. Again, if in fact City Council decides on the user fee of $3, would bring in about $3 million, $400,000 more than the shortfall at this point in time. What that money would be used for is to start providing the services we're supposed to provide. That are, again, streets and those type of things that we've cut way back on in this recession. And I want to tell you, I'm not blaming St. Joe for anything. The recession is what it is. St. Joe is what it is. You know, again, we can go on and on. I can point out things that the City Council did in the past that show you that we shouldn't be in this position. I can show what legislation did in the 1980s. I can show you there's plenty of blame to go around, and again, we can curse the darkness, or we can move on from here. And these are the only options open to a municipality to move on from here. It's really as simple as that. But now there's no extra money, and I will tell you when it comes to the election, I'm not supposed to be here anyhow. I'm just an old cop. You know, I come back to the police chief, and Jimmy Colombo decided at the last minute that he wasn't running. Doug McClain has known me all my life. He's never heard me talk about wanting to be mayor. I ended up here, and I'm proud of it. But I will say, and hopefully I'll get this quote right because I was misquoted previously, I didn't run for mayor to get reelected. This is not a career for me. I'm a city employee. I was a department head. I could see where we had some opportunities to bring city council, or to bring the city of Parkersburg and city council out of a 25-year downward spiral. I mean, everybody that I have seen in this room that I know has complained about downtown Parkersburg, the city of Parkersburg going down for the last 2 or 3 decades. And the reason that happened is very, very simple, is because politicians found out a long time ago that if they did nothing, if they don't raise anything, they get to keep their job. I'm not all about keeping this job. I'm truly not. When the election comes, if I get defeated because of the economy, then that's fine. I am going to continue doing what I can to bring Parkersburg out of the economic slump and bring things back to Parkersburg. I get ridiculed for things like diagonal parking, trying things like that that people want me to try that haven't been tried in decades, because that's what I believe in. Again, it's not about election for me. It really truly isn't. But I don't know what your question is, but there's your answer. I appreciate the question, I think.
Is there at some point that we can give the bridge back to the state?
Let me tell you a story about that. I tried. When this issue about raising the bridge came up, made a visit to Joe Manson in his office on a nice rainy day, and I said, Governor, I said, we got a bridge up there that you're welcome to have back. When he was finished laughing, he explained to me about the bridges that the states have, and they have no intention of taking it back. Actually, they never had it. The state never had it. It was a Parkersburg Memorial Bridge Commission had it. The state never did take it. If in fact the city didn't, the bridge would have probably went to the state and would have lived out a short life because they don't have the money for bridge either. But it's a bridge of convenience, that's all it is. You can go a few blocks down the road and get on a brand new, or not brand new bridge, but a 4-lane bridge, or if you want to cut to the chase and for convenience sake, there's something more bridge. It's a user type bridge, but I did try to get back to this question.
The thing with the first responder with the fire department, I was involved in a study several years ago where 70% of the EMS calls in Parkersburg were basic life support. Is there a tremendous amount of money that the fire department spends to run first responder waiting for an ambulance to get there? Or if that program was done away with tomorrow, would that money be significant?
The $10,000 medical supply, the big issue is laying off firemen not having them for first response. That's my issue. It's that and that way. That is a pretty good benefit, as you well know, that type of medical service. Yes, sir.
On this for $33, the average person is going to pay $624 a year. If an average business makes $200,000 a year, it's not really good for income. So the city is going to really have a nice chunk change from there. Then maybe you could get underpaid police department or underpaid fire department.
I was told from I'm all for it. That's the wrong to see. If it's going to be easy to see, there's not going to be that much money. I have 53. I have 53. 3 times 56. Yeah, I have 56. $2 for 104. Yeah. It's 156.